Hello, and welcome to the channel. Today is Mammal Mondays. Today we are going to discover hedgehogs, the tiny garden explorers. Hedgehogs are small, spiky mammals that many kids find fascinating because of their cute faces and unusual appearance. They are most easily recognized by the spines that cover their backs. These spines are not sharp like a porcupine's quills, but they still help protect the hedgehog from predators. When a hedgehog feels scared, it rolls into a tight ball so that only its spines are showing. This makes it difficult for any animal to grab or hurt it. There are about 17 different species of hedgehogs, and they can be found in parts of Europe, Asia, and Africa. Some people even keep them as pets. However, the wild hedgehog prefers to live in gardens, woodlands, and grassy areas where it can find lots of insects to eat. Hedgehogs are mostly nocturnal, which means they sleep during the day and come out at night to hunt for food. Even though they look slow and sleepy, hedgehogs are actually very good at moving around quietly. They use their excellent sense of smell and hearing to explore the surrounding areas. Their eyesight isn't great, but that doesn't bother them much because they rely on their noses to find food. A hedgehog's nose is constantly twitching as it searches for insects, worms, and other small creatures that live in the soil. A hedgehog's body is short and rounded. Most hedgehogs are about 15 to 30 centimeters or 6 to 12 inches, which is about the length of a ruler. They weigh between 400 grams and 1.2 kilograms or 1 to 2.5 pounds, depending on their species and the time of year. In colder seasons, they can gain extra weight to help them survive when food becomes harder to find. One of the most interesting things about hedgehogs is their ability to hibernate. In colder regions like Northern Europe, hedgehogs hibernate during the winter months. This means they go into a deep sleep where their body temperature drops and their heart rate slows down. During this time, they don't eat or drink at all. To prepare for hibernation, they eat a lot in autumn, which helps them to store the energy as fat. They often build a nest of leaves or grass where they can sleep safely through the cold months. Hedgehogs are solitary animals, which means they prefer to live alone. They are not aggressive, but they usually don't spend time with other hedgehogs unless it is mating season. When a mother hedgehog gives birth, she has a small litter of baby hedgehogs. The babies are born blind and without spines, but within a few hours, soft spines begin to appear. As they grow, their eyes open and their spines harden. The mother takes care of them for several weeks until they are ready to go off on their own. Hedgehogs are also very clean. Despite living in the dirt and hunting insects, hedgehogs groom themselves by licking their fur and spines. When a hedgehog smells something new or interesting, it may lick or chew it, then spread the frothy saliva onto its spines. Scientists aren't completely sure why hedgehogs do this, but it could be a way to protect themselves or confuse predators. In the wild, hedgehogs have a lot to worry about. Natural predators like owls, foxes, and badgers can be dangerous, especially to young hedgehogs. Cars also pose a big threat because hedgehogs sometimes cross roads at night when drivers may not see them. That's why many people put signs near roads that say hedgehog crossing to remind drivers to slow down. Gardeners love having hedgehogs around because they help control pests like slugs and beetles. A hedgehog can eat hundreds of insects in one night. Some people even build hedgehog houses in their gardens to give them a safe place to sleep or hibernate. These little shelters are like wooden boxers with a small entrance, placed in quiet corners under bushes or hedges. Even though they are wild animals, hedgehogs are sometimes kept as pets, especially the African pygmy hedgehog. This type of hedgehog is smaller than the ones found in Europe and is specially bred to live with humans. Pet hedgehogs need a warm environment, healthy food, and plenty of space to explore. They don't enjoy being cuddled like a dog or a cat, but they can become used to people if they are treated gently and patiently. Hedgehogs are part of an ancient group of animals. Fossils show that hedgehog-like creatures have been around for over 15 million years. Their bodies haven't changed very much over time, which means their design has been very successful for surviving in nature. One thing many kids find amazing about hedgehogs is the sound they make. They can grunt, snuffle, and even make clicking or hissing noises. These sounds help them communicate, especially during mating season or when they feel annoyed. Some people say they sound a bit like tiny pigs, which is why they are called hedgehogs. They often live near hedges and grunt like pigs. There are many simple things people can do to help hedgehogs. Leaving gaps in fences allows hedgehogs to move freely between gardens. Avoiding pesticides helps keep their food safe to eat. Providing fresh water, especially during dry spells, is also helpful. Even just being careful when using garden tools or lighting bonfires can protect hedgehogs from accidental harm. In summary, hedgehogs are amazing creatures with a unique set of features that make them stand out in the animal kingdom. Their spiny backs, curious noses, and ability to hibernate all help them survive in a world full of challenges. Whether you see one in the wild or read about them in a book, hedgehogs are truly one of nature's most fascinating little animals. They remind us how important it is to care for the small creatures that share our world. Thank you for watching. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel.